Mario versus Sonic, the most intense mascot battle ever, I would safely say. I don't think any mascots have ever had it out for each other back in the day. And of course, Nintendo had Mario, and Sega back in '91 brought us Sonic totally by surprise, and kind of took advantage of one thing that Sega could really do well with their system. Is despite the Super Nintendo could, could display more colors, had a killer sound chip, could do all the fancy visual effects, but one thing the Super Nintendo had that kind of affected its gameplay was a very slow processor.
Versus blast processing.
Yes, and what a better way to show it off than with Sonic, even though blast processing didn't really even exist.
It's a nice marketing term. Thanks a lot, guys. But fact of the matter is Sega had a faster CPU.
Yep.
And that gave us some head-spinning experiences with Sonic, and it's kind of funny putting the two of them up against each other. They both have their strengths, but Super Mario World, as great of a game it was, felt clunky sitting next to Sonic the Hedgehog.
It is true, and I think a lot of people give, obviously Sonic a lot of credit for its speed, but a lot of people also forgetting Sonic itself was a great platformer. There were many moments, obviously, you were going as fast as possible, and the Genesis was really showing off its processor, but there were several moments, especially in the first game, where you had to do a lot of precision jumping and hanging on things and moving platforms and conveyor belts and whatnot. So the speed actually was the thing they highlighted on, and I think a lot of people forgot about the fantastic platforming.
That's true, but I guess that's successful marketing, because anybody that was around in that era remembers blast processing.
Yes, and the word blast processing was
blast processing.
Shouted. Exactly, it's a word that we know even to this day, and it's not just us, it's everyone. And what a great term, a term that did not exist, and every bloody kid back in the early 90s fell for it. And it was great to watch the Nintendo kids and the Sega kids fight each other, because the Sega kids would always use the blast processing, and guys like Terence and I knew it was just a marketing ploy even back then. We knew it didn't exist. We've known about games forever. But I think it was extra funny for us, because even back then, we owned both.
So whether it was blast processing or Mode 7, we didn't care, because we had it both.
Yeah, we could actually just sit back and laugh at the two people fighting back and forth, where meanwhile, they're like, Mario, Sonic, we're like...
Don't worry, guys, one day they'll be in a game together.
Yeah, who'd have thought that?
Holy crap. One of the best things of the Sonic games and the Mario games is the soundtracks. Like, iconic, memorable, hummable.
Hummable is the best word. I challenge anyone right now not to hum Green Hill Zone from Sonic or even the first level from Mario. Just, it's impossible. It's embedded in our heads, and it's great because they're very memorable tracks and very well written.
Here's the thing, though. When it comes to which one is better, as iconic as the Mario game soundtracks were, and I loved, because Super Mario World was the most, like, the earliest and most memorable experience I had of them revisiting previous soundtracks and kind of doing it again, but really doing it in new and unique ways, showing off that awesome sound chip made by Sony. And it was great, but there was something about the Sonic tunes, and they were hummable, tappable, everything was great. But when Sonic CD came out, forget it. And this is either the Japanese soundtrack or the North American soundtrack. Big Mike, very quick, preference,
and come on, hate mail. The American soundtrack.
Absolutely, the American soundtrack.
Yeah, the American soundtrack, as far as I know, written by the same guy who wrote the soundtracks to Echo the Dolphin, Echo the Dolphin 2, and Batman Returns on Sega CD. Beautiful Red Book audio, crystal clear, fantastic tracks. Just there were times where I just wanted Sonic to sit there just so I could listen to the music. It was so well done.
I love the bass lines. Doom, 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 boom. Doom, 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 boom. And then the singers, it's your time, it's your time, it's a supersonic die, gotta keep it going. Doom, doom. And the bass line, doom, 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 doom. Sonic boom, sonic boom, sonic boom, sonic boom. Fucking you, Sonic boom!
Memories.
Mario never had that.
No.
It was Mario's Sonic Boom song with awesome bass line. So it's one of those things where they were both great, but I think the Sonic ones...
it's because like you said, the Sonic CD and also the original Sonic, with the exception of Green Hill Zone, the other tracks were reinterpretations of music that was out there. Duran Duran, Bobby Brown, the Blade Runner soundtrack. All, listen, musicians have been doing it since someone banged rocks together and called it music. So I can't fault the musicians for doing it, but they took these, these lines, these riffs from these great iconic songs and changed them around, and that's, I think, the reason why it's so like that. Every little step you take from Bobby Brown is used in Sonic, and everyone knows that track, and you don't even know it's that song until you hear them both together, and you're like, holy crap, that's why.
And let's not even talk about Michael Jackson in Sonic 3.
Sonic 3, he wrote, it finally came out that, yes, he did write a few of the tracks. He wrote the boss battle music, the dun 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 dun, come on, dun 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 dun. Anyway, and Knuckles' theme as well was written by Michael Jackson, so there you go.
There you go.
Yeah.
So when it comes to that one, Sonic by a hair.
Yeah.
And when it came to processing power, Sonic by a dash.
Yeah.
Oh, you liked what I just did there. Ooh. Tights.